Good afternoon and welcome to this game between the Hunslet Hawks and Coventry Bears. It's eighth against ninth in the league table. It should be a bit of a humdinger of a game here in the Rugby Football League League One. The challenge is to getting to the Championship. Here, and we're in the lowest of the leagues, of the professional leagues anyway, and it's packed out here for this game. It's going to be an interesting game, I think. I think there's with what's been, there's only a place between them, and 2 points between them as well. So this will be a very interesting one. They'll hope they can try and keep themselves in there, and away we go. And here come the Hawks, and the Hawks have made a break, and it looks as though Emmett did make those breaks, and now and the Hawks got picked off by Pryor, and it's Reed, and he's put on the floor there, and the Hawks could have got both sides are in their alternative kits here this afternoon, and now there's a gap there, and they're passing it a lot at the moment. Coventry on the fourth and this is that, and they're about to be on the fifth tackle now, and it'll be interesting to see what Coventry Bears can do here. They have hoof it high, and what happened there? They didn't quite get all of it, I don't think. It wasn't a knock on, it hit the foot, and I think the Coventry keeping Hunslet under the pressure, and Hunslet Hawks, and they scored, and it was simple. Callum Beckett has scored in the corner, and it was a simple finish in the end. And it all came from a mistake from the Hawks' defence when catching the ball. So this is the kick from Pryor to make it a 6-0 game. 6-0, and it goes round and it's through. It's Coventry Bears have a 6-0 lead now here at the Hawks, and that's not the start the Hawks would have wanted. It's not the start, it's a perfect start for Coventry, and we'll have to wait to see if they've got a response in them. Sutherwood gets the game underway, and here come Coventry, and see what they can do in their set here. And Coventry haven't really made too many yards now on the second, and they're just making bits and pieces there, Coventry, so far. And that looked forward, but it was not given more. He's put down on the floor there, and it's back on zero. I don't quite know how that happened there, but I think it's a bit of a dodgy call from the referee, but it's one of those. It didn't quite get and the Hawks are back in defence mode again, and they've put it down, and it's fourth tackle now, and Coventry are and the Hawks have dealt with that quite well. The Bears are going to have to, well, they're on the power play, and it's handover to the Hawks now. And the Hawks have made a break, and Robinson has made it up to the 40, and now Sutherwood has made a few yards there, and the Hawks now passing it along again, and this time it's Lee. Lee makes it up to the out there, and now the Hawks again making up to the 20 now, and this is what they do. Lee doesn't make it there at all. And now back to Sutherwood on. Sutherwood scores under the sticks, and he grubbered it through, collected it, and scores. And the Hawks, well, Kane Sutherwood has scored, and it's first a real opportunity from the Hawks. They ran from quite a way back, managed to recollect the ball and got past the fullback, and made it under the sticks with the goose step. And well, he should convert his own score here, and with a first opportunity to put themselves, well, to level it up. And he should steps, takes the kick, and that is well and truly back level. So, we're seeing what we can do from here at the moment, and here goes the restart, and it's going straight into Sutherwood, who's taken the contact there, and well, now Moore has made it up a little bit there, and now there's there, and Sutherwood is making a lot of yardage there. And now what can they do? It just didn't make too far at all. And Wattsworth there, and they're in again, and this time it's right. They scored right with the kick through, and right collected it, gathered, and put the ball down, and that was simple. They just haven't been dealing with it. They haven't dealt with that. That's the second time they've been done by the same move, and they haven't really dealt with it. And Coventry are behind. The coaching staff of Coventry will not be amused by that one. And here we go, looking for the extras, and Sutherwood kicks it, and it's there, it's easy, it's 12-0, it's 12-6 to Coventry. Sorry, and no, it's becoming a very easy. It's becoming a bit easy for the Hawks there, and they're about to receive the ball as Pryor is about to restart this game. Well, this will be a very maybe interesting to see what the Hawks can do from here. Sutherwood gets tackled on the second, and here's the second tackle. Now, what can they do? Sutherwood have made a break, and now, oh, he didn't need to pass that. I don't think that's who he was. Well, he wasn't aiming for him, that's for sure. But he passed it, and it went into the arms of the Coventry player. It's become very stagnant there, and I tell you what, it's starting. Coventry have got the ball, and they need to do something with it, especially having a gift like that. Fourth tackle, and they're still only on the they're on the Hunslet's just outside the Hunslet's 30 now, so it's going to be a kick into this and see what they do. They don't get very far, and the winger Potts didn't make, and leaving that position here right. I get a break there, and now the fourth tackle, and the fourth tackle, and now they just made that and it's come for the kick, and it's chipped across. It's not a very good one either, and it's straight into the arms of Roper. And now Coventry can build from the back, and Coventry are. It's very congested in the mid-table. Coventry though need to win this really to put themselves in that mix. And you know, it just doesn't look quite. It's trying to get in the championship. That's the problem. There is a bit of a gap between has appeared. So you know, you just sense they've just got to start to try and get themselves in this, and that's not a Coventry moment. Sanderson has made a few yards there, and it's quick ball. Sutherwood has made a few more meters. He's up to the halfway here. Oh, now there's a break. And Halliafia scores under the sticks. And Halliafia, I think Halliafia has scored, and it's put them in control completely now. 2 scores in front, and he made that look easy, really did. And the Hawks are stretching the lead now. No, it's about to be 12 points, because this is an easy kick for Sutherwood, and well, makes it easy. And that is the kick. He chucks the tee across to the water boy, and it was easy. And Coventry's game defence has been unpicked quite easy, so we'll it's kind of see what we can do from here. Well, we've got some cracking games to come over this season. We've got some meters to make at the moment. They're going to make some yards here. I would have thought they're going to make yards, and you know, they're making it look easy at the moment. The Hawks, they've got up to their own 40. So Littlewood has made it up to the, well, he's not even made it past the 40, so here comes the kick from Lee, and he's offside, and it's a penalty, and it was the man went in front of him as he was about to kick it, he hit the player in front, and that is a easy penalty, and it's 6 tackles for Coventry to try and that's the tackle. That's half time here, and Coventry are trailing the Hunslet Hawks there by 18-6 to the Hunslet, and Hunslet Hawks, well, the stats are pretty even really in terms of that, but it's tackles really. You know, they've had been even, but the scoreboard is obviously the tailing statistic that matters, and it's just shows you that Hunslet Hawks have made a little bit more with the ball they've got. Right, second half, and here we go for this second 40, and we'd actually think the game's probably from here actually should see it out, but you never know. Coventry might just surprise you a little bit. Would need to do something with ball in hand and hope that they can stop Hunslet's the Hawks' attack a little bit better to deal with them, but here we are, and it's third tackle, and the Hawks have come out with a bit of fire in their belly in this second half. They're up to 4 and not out of their 30, so, and this is what, and they've forced the pass there for no reason really, and now Robinson and Lee goes again. Emmett. Oh, and Emmett's in. And that Emmett has scored, and that is a simple score. And I tell you what, it was so easy, so easy. And it's probably, it's a bit early to say it, but that's probably game over, because Coventry haven't looked like they're in this game since that first minute when they scored. It really looks an easy game for the Hawks now. Hawks look like they have pretty much got one hand on those 2 points here this afternoon, and it's been masterclass really from the Hawks. And Sutherwood scores the conversion. 24-6 now they lead, and there's no way back surely for Coventry. And the coaching staff at Coventry will be having to do a bit of soul searching going into the rest of the season really. You know, we're not halfway in this league, but it's quite look like they're all trying. It's not like they've given up, but and it's been attack hard. It was when he tried to pass it there, and it didn't materialise. So Coventry are having possession in the 30 of the Hawks now. So there's it was a floating pass. It missed the man in the middle. I think that was the man it was intended for. But they try and. That looked like it went forward, and that's been a 0 tackle as well. That seems a bit of that seemed a bit dubious, that did, but we'll have to we'll go with what the referee has to say. Without the referee, the games don't go. So just seemed a bit of a rough call. But the Bears now, and they've passed it. Oh, and they've scored. The Bears have scored, and it's Callum Beckett scored in the corner. That's a bit of a soft score from the Hawks, but to concede, but that is what Coventry needed. And they're back in this game. They're back in this game. We'll have to, I'm sure we'll have to wait and see, with 30 minutes still to go in this game, and they're in this game, they're in it, but I still can't see, he's missed the conversion, that's more, so I still can't see the Hawks losing from here, but you just never know. You've just got to keep on concentrate, and I think that's probably where it's come from. It was a soft penalty, and then it just seemed to compound things with error on error, and the Hawks have kicked it dead as well, and that's not how you want to restart this game, and this is not what you want to be doing when you want to put yourself in these when you want to try and see the game out, but this is what the Hawks are doing now. They're back in defence, the Hawks, and this is what Coventry are finding some gaps all of a sudden. Here it goes out wide up, and now then Roper makes some yards there, and Johnson has been put on the floor, and it's out, and they've scored again, and Aldred has scored for the Coventry Bears, and they're right back in this game from absolutely nowhere. They're in this game, and maybe the Hawks haven't won this game just yet. That's the way. Well, Joe Pryor to kick the extras now. If he can kick these, they'll be within 8 points, and that's it's two scores, and and the Hawks have switched off. Well, they got to 24-6, and they've just kind of switched off. 2 quick scores, and suddenly there's a game on. Well, we'll have to wait and see what if the Hawks can try and stop this. And that he's kicked it off, and this time it has stayed in play, so that's not cheap points and cheap yards that seems to be. Oh, and that's a penalty, and that's cheap. That's a cheap penalty, that is, absolutely. And now Coventry to kick into the Hawks is almost into the Hawks is off, and now the Bears back on that back on the attack now. The Bears there, and they're playing quite fast and loose, the Bears here, and that's probably playing into not really is what's keeping Hunslet's defence on the toes, and that's probably why they're just not quite gelling with it, not quite managing to stop it. But here we go again. Here's a kick. Bass picks it up, but Lee manages to stop him. Lee makes the break. Now the 30. Question is now, that was at the moment that Coventry had. They're up to the 40 now, Hunslet, and this is not. Sutherwood has got past the 40, and now there's a break, and that was a little bit of a that's the fourth, and what do the Hawks do now? What do the Hawks do? They kick it, and it's gone straight down Freeman's throat there, and he's made it up to the 20, and now they well, you feel Coventry would have to score, would have to not stop the Hawks from scoring. That's and score themselves, and that looked forward, but that's a high tackle, and that's a penalty to Coventry, and now Coventry will kick them into their will kick them into the Hawks' half, and that's what he does. He's kicked that down the field about on the 30, I think. It's not, it's on the 40. And he's given forward, and that's probably they've shot themselves in the foot of Coventry there. Now it's a scrum. Oh no, Sutherwood's make a break, and he has, and he's won, and Coventry back on the defence. Right, makes it a bit more yards. Now it's out to Lee. Lee makes a bit more of a break, and now it's the and this is going to be ricocheted around a bit. Not zero tackle, it's a handover though, and well, the Hawks didn't quite deal with, didn't quite manage to collect that one, but well, here Coventry, and they're probably going to see it out now. 10 minutes to go, we're just over 10 minutes to go, and you can't really see Coventry scoring 2 scores, but Pryor gets caught there, and now Davis gets caught, and well, they're just making, oh, that's the 5th tackle, and they've not made it past the past their own 20, so the kick is coming, and that is the kick, and they've not made it out of their half, which Watson made it. Oh no, oh, there's a break for Bramham. And they've scored again. Wright is in, and well, that's put the game to bed, as Ryan Wright has put the Hunslet Hawks 28-16 in front, and it was just, well, it was flat, and he just danced his way through the defence, and that is the Hawks now in complete control. 8 minutes to go, and surely the game is over now. Well, Kane Sutherwood is about to go and have the extras, and you would think, well, he's going to make these quite easily, and does, and it's 30 points to 16. Now the Hunslet Hawks are beating the Coventry Bears, and well, the Coventry Bears, well, have been fighting, but surely now the fight has gone, and they are not going to win. They're not going to get anything out of this game, and they'll have to move on now to the next week, and hopefully they will be able to recover. But the Hawks lead. They've made a good bit of. Makes it there, and here's Lee. Give Coventry some credit. Their defences are still looking as sharp as in defences. They're still eager to tackle, but the trouble is they're already out of the game, and that's probably the problem. The kick comes in and. Coventry with the ball and no, they made a break, and Johnson's there's a knock on there. I don't know how, but there was a knock on into Coventry's. Coventry have a set of 6 to play with now, and are they going to get this consolation before the buzzer, or is the buzzer going to beat them to this at the moment? Well, Coventry are starting to well, they're not going to make it. No, the buzzer's going to beat them, I think. I fear they're not going to get anything here, and that is the tackle, and that surely it's the 5th tackle now, and that is it. Well, the Hawks have won, and Hawks are going to go away with the 2 points. Coventry failed to get anything out of today, and it's gutting for them. The stats, well, Case Otherwood wins the man of the match there, and I say the stats, well, Coventry actually had a fair bit of the ball, a little bit more than the Hawks. 106 tackles made by the Hawks, and that probably tells the story really there. And we'll have to it was a tough one for the Hawks. It was a tough one for the Bears to take, but the Hawks take the spoils here this afternoon. Well, we'll look at the table in a moment when the screen loads. We're just looking at we'll look at the results for this week as we look at the games from this week. Here we are. We've got the West Wales Raiders 24, the New Wales Crusaders 2, Rochdale Hornets 2, London Scholars 28. We got the Newcastle Thunder 12, the Keighley 32. We've got, as we've just seen, the Hunslet Hawks 30, the Coventry Bears 16, and the Doncaster 12, Barrow 2. So Barrow lose their game, and it's now Barrow are now level on. Well, there's 4 teams on level on 14 points: Workington, Doncaster, Newcastle, Keighley, and Barrow. And at the bottom, the Crusaders and the Raiders both have 2 points, of 4 points adrift now of Coventry. Bears, who are staying in 9th. The win for the Hawks, for the Hunslet Hawks, has actually moved them up to 7th in the table here today. So thank you for watching. I hope you're all safe and well, and we'll hopefully see you again next time. Thank you.